Greetings, Guardians. Welcome back to Olympus Alliance, your home for real strategy, real testing, and real answers in Hero Wars, Alliance. Today is a special one. This is a topic you've been asking about for a long time, and honestly, it deserves a proper explanation. We're talking about Byrna versus the Legendary Hydra. Not theory. Not assumptions. But how she actually performs, which teams unlock her true potential, and why her presence completely changes how certain Hydra fights play out. We'll briefly recap who Byrna is, then dive into the team that makes her shine, how that team works mechanically, and finally how her performance compares across all Legendary Hydra heads, at different investment levels. So let's do this the Olympus Alliance way, slowly, clearly, and with purpose. Let's start with Byrna herself. Byrna is an intelligence-based healer from the Nature faction, positioned on the middle line and dealing damage through magic attack. But calling Byrna just a healer completely misses the point. Her true strength is not raw healing numbers, it's what her healing does. Byrna permanently increases her allies' maximum health whenever her healing exceeds their current health pool. That detail is everything. This isn't temporary sustain. This is scaling power that carries through the entire Hydra fight. Her weapon artifact provides magic penetration, which already hints that she isn't meant to sit passively in the back. Byrna is designed to enable damage, not just keep heroes alive. So the big question becomes: which team actually converts this scaling health into damage? And the answer is very clear. The strongest Legendary Hydra team, especially at low to average investment, remains Mushy, Xe'Sha, Faceless, Martha, and Aidan. This team has dominated Legendary Hydra for a long time because it turns healing and sacrifice into damage better than anything else in the game. Now here's where things get interesting. In this lineup, Byrna replaces Aidan, while the other four heroes stay exactly the same. And this is critical: Byrna and Aidan should never be used together. Not because they're weak, but because their mechanics directly conflict. Aidan constantly sacrifices allies' health to convert it into permanent maximum health. Byrna, on the other hand, can only increase maximum health when allies are already at full health. When Aidan is present, allies are almost never fully healed, meaning Byrna's core mechanic gets blocked. In simple terms, Aidan drains health to grow power. Byrna rewards surplus healing to grow power. Together, they cancel each other out. So you choose one, never both. There's an exception on the Earth Hydra where both can be together, but we'll explain it once we dive in. Now let's talk about why this Byrna version works so well, and where the damage actually comes from. The two primary damage engines here are Mushy and Xe'Sha. Mushy's kit is a masterpiece for Hydra. Her damage scales with both magic attack and maximum health, and her second and third skills permanently increase her magic damage based on healing received, up to 60% of that value. Her first and fourth skills then multiply this effect by creating up to 5 shrooms and activating wild growth. More shrooms means more healing. More healing means more maximum health. More health means more magic attack. And more magic attack means more damage. It's a feedback loop, and Byrna feeds it perfectly. Xe'Sha works on the opposite side of the same coin. Every time an ally sacrifices health, 25% of that lost health becomes permanent magic attack for Xe'Sha through her fourth skill. Her second skill sacrifices a small percentage of all allies' health to share magic attack back to the team. So the more health the team has, the more Xe'Sha can sacrifice. The more she sacrifices, the stronger she becomes, and the stronger everyone else becomes alongside her. Byrna's health scaling doesn't just help them survive. It supercharges the entire damage engine. Martha and Faceless complete the system. Martha provides constant healing and periodic speed boosts, both scaling with magic attack, which keeps increasing throughout the fight. Faceless copies Martha's first skill, giving the team a second speed spike, while also contributing magic penetration through his artifact. This means the entire team accelerates as the fight goes on. Now here's the key difference between Aidan and Byrna versions of this team. The Aidan version leans toward raw power. Faceless can copy Aidan's ultimate, but that copy is inconsistent. Sometimes you get double benefit, sometimes you don't. The Byrna version leans into speed and consistency. Byrna's ultimate cannot be copied, which means Faceless always copies Martha instead. You always get double speed. Every fight. No RNG. Power versus tempo. And that difference matters, depending on the Hydra head. So let's break it down head by head. Against the Head of Darkness, both versions perform exceptionally well. At low, average, or high investment, Aidan and Byrna versions both reach maximum damage. Against the Head of Light, the story is the same. Both versions scale efficiently across all investment levels. Against the Head of Fire, again, no major difference. Both teams consistently reach peak output. Now things start to change. Against the Head of Water, the Aidan version performs best at low to average investment, but starts to plateau at higher levels. The Byrna version, however, maintains maximum damage at both low and high investment, thanks to better tempo and sustained scaling. Against the head of Earth, Aidan still holds the advantage when used alone. Byrna's version can deal strong damage, but Earth's stuns disrupt her healing cycles. To reach maximum damage here, Byrna needs to be paired with Aidan instead of Martha, a special adjustment for this head only. Finally, the head of wind. This is where Byrna truly shines. Wind's displacement and slowing effects cripple slow ramping teams. The Aidan version struggles unless investment is very low. Byrna's version, however, consistently outperforms it at all investment levels. Even when damage fluctuates, Byrna's output remains higher overall due to faster ramp and better recovery. So what's the final verdict? Byrna doesn't replace Aidan universally, but she expands your options. She brings speed, consistency, and scaling that shines especially against water and wind heads, while remaining competitive everywhere else. She rewards proper team structure and punishes sloppy pairings. If you understand when to use her, and when not to, Byrna becomes one of the most valuable Hydra tools available today. And that's what Olympus Alliance is about. Not shortcuts, not hype, but knowing why something works, and when to use it. Until next time, Guardians. Stay strong, stay strategic, and as always, salute and friendship.